Hey everyone! Today I want to show you how to make my black beans and cauliflower rice. This plant-based and gluten-free dish is filled with plant-based protein, and by substituting cauliflower for traditional rice, we add in a ton of fiber, iron, and antioxidants. This is so good you will want to eat this every night. The prep on this dish is fairly simple. You want to take your cauliflower and cut it into florets, or a lot of grocers these days are actually selling pre-riced cauliflower. You could always buy your 3 cups of cauliflower like that as well. But you're going to wash your cauliflower, take off the large cores, and then we're going to rice it. Now, if you don't have a food processor, you can use a box grater to do this. But if you have a food processor, you just use your shredding attachment and voila. So your riced cauliflower should look like this, about the size of traditional rice. So once you've finished ricing the cauliflower, it's time to prepare your black beans. Take your can of black beans and pour them in a strainer and rinse them well. We want a little bit of that extra water though to evaporate, so I like to spread mine out on a baking pan with parchment paper, but you can use a tea towel or a paper towel, whatever works best for you. So you probably want to use a medium-sized skillet to hold all your ingredients. Speaking of ingredients, we have 1 tablespoon olive oil, 3 cloves minced garlic, 1/2 cup onion, 1/2 cup red bell pepper, 1/4 teaspoon finely ground cayenne pepper, salt and pepper, 1/2 cup cilantro, fresh, diced, and 3 tablespoons pickled jalapenos, minced. Of course, we can't forget, we have our 1 can, 15 ounces of black beans, 3 cups cauliflower rice. Okay, so we're warming our oil over medium heat. Now I use 1 tablespoon oil, but you can feel free to adjust the oil more or less to whatever your preference is. It won't compromise the flavor. Once our oil's warm, we're going to add our minced garlic. And we're going to let that brown. So it'll take about a minute for your garlic to start to turn golden brown. And I want to ask you something. Does anything in the world smell better than garlic sauteing in olive oil? Okay, so now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. We're going to add our onion and our bell pepper. Mix that up a little bit. And then we're going to sprinkle in our cayenne pepper and add some black pepper and sea salt. Okay, give that a little stir, and we're going to let this do its business until the onion starts to turn translucent. Okay, so our onion is translucent now, and you can smell the pepper and the onion. Everything's merging together nicely. So we're going to add our pickled jalapeno peppers. So add those in, mix them, and then it's time to add our cauliflower rice. So we get that in there, like so, and then we're going to coat it in a nice layer. Again, whatever amount you're comfortable with of finely ground sea salt and black pepper. I like to do mine in 2 layers. It helps it blend better. So we do that. We mix in the veggies a little bit. Now, we're going to let this cook for about 5 minutes, just periodically stirring it, and let that cauliflower rice marry in with all those other flavors. Our cauliflower is almost done. The great thing about this dish, one of the things I love the most about it, is that you can make so many modifications to it. You can really just take it and make it your own. Some people have added eggplant, others have added avocado. Today, for example, I'm using cilantro instead of parsley because, well, I love cilantro. So our cauliflower is done now. As you can see, it's soft but not mushy. And that means it's time to add your black beans. So we just dump those bad boys in there, give them a little stir, and then throw in your cilantro. This is just going to saute for an additional 2 minutes, just enough to let the beans get warmed up. So plate it up on your favorite platter or bowl, sprinkle with a little fresh cilantro, and you're ready to go. Deliciousness awaits. If you'd like the recipe, it's on nutritionicity.com. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.